Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Trenny and C. Tonight we got kind of a different one, a cool one. This is our blind tasting of Indian whiskey. What is the best?
What's the best Indian whiskey?
Indian whiskey.
So Indian whiskey is interesting because of the fact that India sends their best whiskey for export only. So we have three very well-known basically export-only whiskeys. We have an Amrut, a Paul John, and Rampur. And then we have actually a bottle that is known within India, a high-selling, very popular Royal Challenge.
Yeah.
So we kind of have like three export ones, and then one that you can get in India. So we're gonna
available.
Yeah, so we're going to see how they stack up against each other. And first round, I'm going to choose my favorite.
So he doesn't know what's in each glass, but I have matched up the color on the front of the glass, as you can see, with the color of the same dot color on the bottle. So I've kind of faced them away from him, but I will kind of turn them towards you now. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it completely. Maybe should have placed some of them a little higher, but that's okay.
So I'll do round one.
Round one.
And then I'll choose my favorites. I'm not trying to pair up which one is which bottle. I'm just trying to say which one I like the best.
Yeah.
I'll go 1 through 4, and then we'll switch over and you'll do yours.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Might as well just start it out.
I'm just going to pick this one. I've got the red dot. So typically what we do is we do a nosing round first.
Usually, yes. And we kind of line up based on what we like with the nose first, and then kind of go from there. Sometimes it's deceptive and you don't really know, because sometimes when we do these blind tastings, we're kind of comparing apples to apples. We'll use the same distillery, like we did a Wild Turkey one, or we did a Jim Beam one, things like that. So it's hard. It's a hard task to do.
Okay. This one's very malty. It's kind of dark fruits, a little bit chocolate. Kind of sweet. It's kind of interesting, kind of nice though.
And that's
that was red dot.
Red.
Okay, blue dot.
Blue dot. Blue dot.
Okay, so this one is a lot more kind of caramelly.
Okay.
Toffees and caramel aromas. Rich. Good. They're so different.
Yeah.
Yeah, this red one's a little bit more peculiar, and this one is a lot more familiar, let's just say. I'm gonna say this one's peculiar. This one is familiar. I'm not even really sure if that's a ranking yet. Okay, I'm onto the yellow sticker. Now this one is tropical, sweet, fruitier, bit zesty, lemon zesty.
Okay.
This is the best nose so far.
Okay. So are you going to rank them in...
I'm going to right now say I'm yellow, red, blue.
Oh, so you're going in this order.
Yeah.
Okay.
This yellow being the best,
Yeah.
this being the
Okay.
least. This is only my first impression.
No,
though.
that's good.
Okay, wow. Okay, green. Oh, geez. It's almost a little bit dill.
Interesting.
Dill, a little bit of spice to it. But
So
okay, there's some sweetness, some tropicals coming out now.
you're picking up different noses from each of these.
Oh man,
like,
these
significantly different.
are vastly different.
Because some of these, like the... we had a comment recently on our channel saying that no Indian whiskeys are single malts. And that's like, I mean...
That's not true at all.
This one literally says...
Single malt.
Single malt. This Amrut says it's a single malt. Not sure about this, what it says, but oh yeah, Rampur is a single malt.
So yeah, okay. So this one's now it's kind of developing a little bit, but yeah, it's kind of got a bit of a dill thing going on, but good. It has a nice spices to it. Like, nothing here has been off-putting whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but I'm just gonna, because this one was man, they're so unique. It's really hard to, I don't know, I think I'm gonna go.
I don't know.
It's hard to, I don't know, yeah. Okay, right now, first impression, this
First,
is hard.
That's a nose impression too. So
Man,
sometimes the flavors. I mean, some of these are bottled at different strengths. Like
I haven't tasted anything yet.
46%. This is 50%. This is 43.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is my nosing impression. Okay, so I've got some salt somewhere to cleanse my palate with. I got a little thing of salt here. Okay, so I'm gonna go worst to first tasting.
Okay.
Normally, I feel like I'm better just going with my first impressions.
Yeah.
So, okay.
It's kind of a good idea to cut yourself off earlier before you overanalyze things. That's what I find with these tastings.
Because this is very cereal. It reminds me of, like, literally eating cereal in the morning.
Hey, it's a good way to start your day.
Blue. A little bit raisiny. It's okay. But,
not boggling minds.
no, it's kind of cereal-y and a little bit raisiny. Kind of dark.
Kind of like Raisin
A
Bran?
dark richness.
Too sweet
Yeah,
for
almost.
Raisin-
Yeah,
too
that's
sweet
like
for
a raisin bran. There you go.
Yeah.
I think that's fine to stay at the bottom right now.
Yeah.
Alright. Move on to the red one. There's palate cleanse with a little bit of salt. Okay, again. This one, I mean, the two in the middle have the most interesting nose. The red and the green dot had interesting, like, peculiar when it comes to, like, normal scotches and bourbons. Like, noses that you're not used to. Okay. Okay, so the flavor is a little bit different than the nose.
Okay.
The flavor reminds me of a scotch.
Right. And what color is that?
This is red. So this is much superior to the blue.
Okay, much superior.
Yeah, in flavor. It's got a scotchness to it, but it's got a richness, an interesting aftertaste, kind of a little bit spicy, a little bit oaky. Overall, nice. I want to even say slightly smoky.
Okay.
Not peated, but smoky a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear you.
So that's definitely ahead of blue. I'm gonna palate cleanse here.
A little bit of salt.
Okay. Oh, sorry. And I'm on to green.
The green.
Okay. This one is kind of like, the first thought that came to my mind was Old Spice.
Old Spice, like the
deodorant.
The deodorant, okay.
But like not in like some kind of bad way, but it had a little bit of those like Old Spice kind of flavors. Is like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's maybe a little bit of like cloviness and a little bit of like sweetness and maybe some cinnamon and.
Doesn't sound terrible.
No, like you think of like Old Spice deodorant, it doesn't smell terrible.
No,
it smells quite nice.
Yeah, people, I mean, it's Old Spice and everything nice.
Now, is it better than red? It's growing on me.
Okay.
This green one's growing on me.
Like
I think
BO.
It's growing on me like a BO, yeah. Okay, I got to head it against red real quick.
Okay.
I just cleansed. I'm gonna say that red is a little bit better.
Okay.
And green's gonna go behind the red. Okay, final one. And I'm gonna call it after this.
Okay.
I'm on to yellow dot.
Yellow dot.
Yeah.
I just have NSYNC in my head all day.
Like everyone.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
okay, final tasting.
With their hit Yellow Dot.
This was the one that had the best nose,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Yep. Ooh. Thoughts?
'Tis good.
Yeah, does the nose reflect the flavor?
I think In many ways, it does.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it another try here. This one is tropical. It's got a sweetness. It's got a uniqueness that is very pleasant. Definitely, it's a pleasurable experience.
Nice. Okay. Well, that's what you want out of a whiskey, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this.
So you're gonna just go with first.
I don't. Is this the same order that my nose was?
No,
did I switch
you
these two?
switched one around. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna.
Now, do you care to guess which is which at all?
No.
Okay.
No, I just want to know. Let's start at the worst.
The worst. Okay. The worst, you picked the Blue Dot.
Okay.
Which was the Royal Challenge.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Which makes sense because you said it's very cereal.
From a price and quality perspective,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's not a single malt; it's a blend, and it's a
Okay.
blend of a Scotch and a, Indian whiskey.
And it doesn't quite stand up to these other
Okay.
whiskeys. I kind of, yeah, it definitely tasted inferior.
So this is the one that you switched. It was in second place at the time,
Yeah.
but you switched it to third place,
Yeah.
and that is the Green Dot, which is the Rampur.
Ah.
Okay, so that is also a single malt. It is 43% alcohol. Well, 43% VV,
Okay.
whatever that means. And then in second place, you picked the Red Dot,
Okay.
which was the Amroot Fusion.
Ah.
Excellent single malt whiskey.
Yes.
And then, so you've kind of gotten them in order right here. And last but not least is the Paul Jean, which you mentioned some tropical notes, some just
Which it
overall
comes from that.
pleasant flavors.
It comes from that monsoon climate of Goa.
Yep.
Very.
So
very
I
interesting.
think you really did hit the nail on the head with all of these.
As far as I'm concerned, Paul John Edited is the best Indian whiskey in the world.
Yeah. And in India.
And in India.
Specifically in India. Yeah. In India.
The best Indian whiskey in the world? Or did I just say the best whiskey in the world?
Best Indian whiskey in the world.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just get that right.
Okay,
It's not the best whiskey in the world.
I think it's my turn.
It
and
is
I'm looking
your
forward
turn.
to doing this.
Let's try it out.
Let's do it.
See how it goes. Okay, welcome back, everyone. We are here to film Trenny's turn on what's the best Indian whiskey in the world. So he is now going to take his dots and which match up to these dots, and he's going to tell you which one he thinks is best. So
Cool.
I'm just
I'm just
gonna
gonna do it and kind of try to go semi first impression-ish. with
Yeah.
this. Okay, we got the Red Dot.
Red Dot.
Okay, this one's got a single malt vibe to it. A little bit scotchy.
Okay.
A little bit of like a touch of peat in there.
Okay.
That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna just put it right here.
Enjoying the Red Dot. That's great.
Okay, we're going to the Blue Dot.
Blew it up.
Blue Dot is completely different.
Like different from any other whiskey or different from
Well,
red?
Completely different from red.
Okay.
It's almost got like some kind of spices to it.
Mm.
I'm not 100% sure what those spices are. Kind of clovey.
Mm.
Sweet. Yeah, that's cool. That's nice. Okay.
That's cool.
That's cool. That's good. Right on.
Is this any kind of order right here? Is
Not really.
just trying to feel them out first.
Trying to film out the yellow.
You look perplexed.
Oh, it's a little bit more toffee or something. I got it. You know what? I'm not gonna actually go into the depth of that one
Sure.
yet because I just don't know.
Mm. That's the thing about Indian whiskey is that it's vastly different from most other types of whiskey. So you can't really reference point.
This one's definitely more caramel. The last one, and I'm not feeling it
You're talking
as
about
much as the
green
other
dot.
ones. Yeah, the green
Not
dot.
feeling the green dot as much. Okay.
So if this is the order, I'm gonna actually put that there.
So this is the last.
Last, I'd
Okay.
say. Okay.
Just re-sniffing.
Yeah, I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
re-sniff
re-sniff
these
everything?
guys. Okay. This is the This is one that smells the most scotchy.
You're on red dot right now.
I'm on red dot. So
Red
I'm
dot's a
gonna
little
put that
scotchy.
little
Okay.
scotchy versus the blue, which is so different.
Yeah.
But I still think red dot is better. Now, if it's better than this, I'm not 100% sure. So I'm gonna go yellow dot, blue dot.
Yellow versus blue in a sniff test.
Oh, that
Oh.
yellow
Oh, all of a sudden he's perked up
has
by
a
yellow.
little bit more kind of. I don't want to be too specific, but it is almost like bourbon casky smelling.
Okay.
Where the blue dot, it's so different. It does have like a dill kind of almost mentholated kind of thing to it. And I don't know if that's necessarily 100% appealing.
Okay.
So now between the yellow and the
Red.
red,
Yellow,
like
red for top spot.
these two are,
on the nose.
oh man. So
Red dot.
I think the red dot is really good. You can tell there's quality there. You can tell it's well made. But it is still slightly. The yellow smells more unique.
Okay.
It has a little bit more
Is that a good thing?
going on. I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I just better make sure between the last one here and here
The
that I'm
first
not
one?
like
Way off.
Yeah. Okay, that's definitely like a Werther's or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
They're all so different, right? It's not like we're doing a wild turkey shootout where they're all like kind of
so
similar.
if this, I haven't tasted anything yet, but I'm feeling like this might be my thing.
Okay.
I am gonna just start from worst.
So this is
nose.
this
to the
is
best.
first to worst in nosing, right?
Correct.
So number one was the yellow, red, blue, green.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the green here. Again, like Werther's toffee. Okay.
And that's not necessarily that's not a bad flavor.
That's not a bad thing. The flavor on this though is it drops right away. There's no finish to it really.
Okay. It's somewhat lacking.
It's lacking. There's not really any character to it.
Those are low marks.
It's highly drinkable. Like
Yeah,
I can
okay.
crush this easy.
It's not offensive.
But it's not like it's blowing my socks off with anything
Right.
different. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit of salt here.
Yeah, cleanse up. We don't want anything, to cause
Okay.
problems with our final results here. Put our final results into question.
Into jeopardy.
Yeah.
Okay, this nose is so different, and in general, like I think out of a lot of whiskeys in the world, totally different. Totally
And
different
that's
nose.
the
And that's the
blue.
blue. Okay. I actually quite like the flavor more than the nose. The nose is a little bit more herbal and spearminty almost,
Yeah.
or like a sweet kind of candy, but the flavor is more intense and rich, and it has Indian spices to it.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that there in this order so far.
It's got a biryani spice to it.
It does. It really does. Okay, palate cleanse. We got the red. Yeah, this is the single malt style one. I mean, I guess there's a couple single malts there, but the one that reminds me more of a traditional Scotch style.
Okay. In the nose.
Really nice flavor. A little bit more sweet and toffee and caramel and a little bit of heat to it, like, and I don't know if that's a percentage alcohol thing or if it's just a little bit
Like peppery.
peppery.
But you're
It's nice.
enjoying
It's
you're
really
enjoying the
good.
red.
I could drink that quite easily and happily. Okay. Now,
Final
one here. One more little salt.
This, you're tasting the one that was the first place finisher on nose.
Yeah.
High expectations.
I really like this nose. Okay. This is yellow.
That's usually a good sign
It's,
for you. That's when your
It
mind
is
goes
a little bit more, like there's like coconut notes in there. Kind of like a pineapple acidity to it. That's quite nice. It's actually, it tastes higher strength than the last one, but maybe not. You know what? I'm not going to overthink this too much. I'm going to just keep this in the order that it is. And why don't you do the honors and show me what we got here?
Okay, in last place, the green dot is your Royal Challenge, which is the same that I marked as last place. So, definitively not
It's not up to par.
with the others. So we know that.
Royal Par. Isn't there one called Royal Par? No,
No.
John Par.
John Bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Blue dot is the Rampur.
Ah.
Yes, we both chose these as the 4 and 3s.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's get into first and second place. In second place, you chose the. Guess?
I'm guessing it's this one.
The Paul John.
Is second place.
Second place.
Really?
That was my first place finisher.
Wow.
And you chose the Amroot Fusion.
You're telling me I thought this tasted more single
You
malty?
thought that was a little bit more single malty, whereas I thought that one was more tropical.
Right, yeah.
Is it coming to you now?
Well, it makes sense why I thought this was a higher percentage, maybe. Like
So that's 50, yeah, you're right, and this is 46.
Yeah. Huh, cool.
So you've chosen Amroot Fusion, so in your mind, Amroot is the best
Wow.
Indian whiskey in the world.
And I was convinced I was tasting Paul Jean
Really?
on this one. Just because it seemed like... I'm still convinced that this one smells a little more scotchy.
May I? May I?
And this one has a little bit more... I don't know. Maybe I still think I'm right in what I picked.
Well, you're not wrong.
Nobody's
Which
wrong.
one you like?
Yeah, that's good. Those are both excellent. The Paul Jean and the Amroot, I think, are excellent whiskeys. Yeah.
That's the Amroot for sure. I was like, huh, did I switch the dots? But no, definitely not. That's definitely the Amroot.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see there's
like a bourbon cask thing to it.
There are tropical elements to this one too.
Yeah.
But this one is just yeah, they're just different, but they're both really good. Like these are interchangeable. Like Paul John and Amroot are both putting out just top quality products. And
yeah, no, you're right though. When I kind of taste it, there are some tropical notes on this one too.
But the Rampur is, I think what the shortfall of the Rampur is that it's so different that you can't really comprehend it.
You can't.
It's like mind-boggling, right? Like
you actually said something a dill nose.
now I'm getting dill,
and there is
big.
definite dill on this. I've
But
heard
I
people
didn't
say that it's really floral, and I don't get a lot of floral.
No,
I
neither
do
do
get
I.
kind of like a
It's got caraway seed.
the caraway seed, like it's kind of like the sweet candy over top of that caraway seed.
It's
And
really
it's on
good
there.
too, though. It's just
It is really good.
almost
Just
too
so different.
Yeah. To like it's one of those kind of like almost acquired taste kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I could see how you could totally crush a bottle of this.
Well, I can see how people don't like it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I can see how people really, really do like it.
This could be a big time love it or hate it bottle.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that
That's cool. That was a fun video to do.
we've kind of determined what's the best Indian whiskey.
It's one of these two. But you know what? I think...
And maybe even this one.
But we've talked about it before. Every day your palate's going to be a little bit different depending on what, you know, you have a cold, you're in a bad mood, you're eating something spicy, whatever it might be. These are completely interchangeable as far as I'm concerned.
You can't go wrong buying either of them.
No.
So like I'm happily to endorse Amroot or Paul John.
Yeah, Amroot Fusion is really nice. The classic, or the edited, I should say, is really nice. And they both put out different products that are really good.
And I was gonna say we've tried different expressions of both brands and been pleased with you know, like even that their cask strength versions of both were also really good. So hey, we hope this helped you choose an Indian whiskey. If you're looking to make a purchase, or you have recently made a purchase and you want to know how does it stack up against other things, should I buy other Indian whiskeys, or which ones should I be interested in? Well, hopefully this has provided some clarity for you.
Before we finish this video, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to tell me what's the worst smelling box. Okay? Oh, I guess I won't let you hold it because you won't feel. Okay, close your eyes.
I don't need
You know what this one is already.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's nothing bad with that one?
No,
Okay, close your eyes.
totally
Close your eyes.
okay. Oh no.
Have a sniff.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Not terrible. Okay, so I'll put
Indian whiskey is known for having
terrible smelling boxes.
fecal smelling
Ready?
boxes.
Big
Yeah.
sniff.
Oh.
Okay, that's not a good reaction. What about the box on this one? One more. There you go.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
man,
so
that's the one before that was disgusting.
I think this is the order of meh. This is the worst smelling box.
Oh man. Put it in your nose.
As I poured this for you earlier, I'd like opened the bottle. I was like, I can't even deal.
Oh,
this
man.
is terrible. This smells disgusting.
Oh, it smells
It's like somebody like a monkey defecated in there. Okay. Anyway,
all right.
that was fun.
We hope that helped you decide what's the best Indian whiskey.
Don't judge a whiskey by the smell of its box.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Words
right.
to live by.
Yeah.
Never trust the smell of a box.
Drinking whiskey, describing all the flavors for you and me.